Awesome. Let's see, go to my setting. Welcome back, everyone. Hi, Tiny. Shout out to my moderator, Tiny. Thank you for being here. I want to continue to talk about Tiffany Henyard. And if you look at my topic, what did I do with my cell phone? Oh my goodness, you tell me my cell phone is not where I'm sitting. I thought I had it in my hand. Oh, I laid it down. Yeah, we have a lot to discuss this morning, people. We started it off this morning, but we need to finish it because I didn't have enough time to finish what I was started. So let me tell my sister I'm live right now. I'll talk to you later. I'm on live. Yeah. You know, it seems like you get your little calls once you get online. When I went online, nobody didn't even contact me. Ain't that something? That is too much. Okay, I'm going to put my question up. My question is up about Tiffany Henyard. I have Napoleon Harris. And I have Jason House with their swearing in. Both Jason House and Napoleon Harris had some swearing in done at both board meetings yesterday. They both were special board meetings. They weren't just a regular board meeting. It was a special board meeting. So this is a question I'm going to put up. Oh, guys, let me put the question up right now. Let me see. I can't say whatever. I'm going to say whatever. Hi, Jim C. Welcome back. I got a good question. Aloha, buenos dias, de solo. Hola, buenos dias, de solo. Oh, I read it. Thank you so much. And you should see me. I am trying to get my question together for Tiffany Henyard. We're going to discuss Tiffany Henyard. We're going to discuss Napoleon Harris swearing in yesterday, and we're going to discuss Jason House, his swearing in of some new commissions for the board before they can start hiring a chief of police and all those good things. Yes. So now we're going to talk about Tiffany Henyard first. Okay. My question is, I'm putting it up now. I'm going to do capital I. So I want everybody to see that question. Oh, I should have had some music playing. Let me see. Let me put my favorite song on, because the reason why I say that, because I haven't played it in a while. I'm surprised I haven't. I've been so busy, running around trying to get the videos and streamline everything. Yeah, I got a copy straight off of Napoleon's meeting because they had beautiful music playing in the background, and I woke up this morning and I got copy strike on 2 songs out of the whole 1 to 4. I was there before 1 o'clock, and I was streaming from the whole time I got there. So I wind up with a copyright on 2 songs. So that's not too bad out of the whole video I put up. So what I'm doing is I'm going to change the music because I don't want to erase anything. And I don't want to mute anything either. They only will they give you 3 options. You can change the music, or you can erase the music, and they'll put the stuff on mute. And the people that's talking, they'll let you hear that. So that's a lot of noise. It was really noisy in there. Yes, it was. With the music and everyone talking to each other, everybody was all happy, excited. Let me find my song while I put the question up. And while I put the question up, you guys speak to one another. And those that are far off, welcome back. In other countries, other states, even in the city I live in or the city nearby, next door. Yes, I believe that the cities are going to come together. All 17, because I haven't heard. Now, Harvey, I don't know about that mayor because you know he he doing some stuff, y'all. He's another he's a 10.0. Y'all talking about Tiffany Cassandra Jordan was a 2.0. I think the man in Harvey is 10.0. I think he's 10.0. Because he done lost his mind, lost his mind. Just nobody wasn't reporting on him much as y'all finna start now. But I'm not going to report on him. I just been hearing about it. Because I'm going to stay with Dalton, Thornton Township, and Flint. Because that's what I do. And everybody do what they want. So do not put Babe Solo down on what she want to do. Because that's what I choose to do. And that's what I want to do. And I have that passion in my heart to do so. Yes, I'm going to report on Dalton, Thornton Township, and Flint, if possible. The only time I can report on Flint if I'm there. I can't report on Flint if I'm not there. But I can mention Flint. I can shout out. I can say I support Flint and I stand with Flint. But if I'm there, I'll be able to report on Flint. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So don't knock me. If you do knock me, I'm still standing. Because, you know, I have a choice on what I want to do with this YouTube channel. I have a choice what I want to put on this YouTube channel. And I choose to talk about Dalton, Thornton Township, and Flint. And the only time I would talk about Flint if I have went there in person. Now, I'm going to get that cleared up. Now, my other topic on Babe Solo channel is about maintaining your weeds after you come from out of winter, if you got winter months. And those that don't have the winter months like snow and all that, you got to maintain your weeds all year long. Else you're going to look like a forest resort. And those vines that grow on your houses and apartments, you know, the vines that take over, they look so nasty, running like a snake all over the building. You know, I know how to do it, control those things. Yeah, I love landscaping. And I love experimenting, not with chemicals and stuff. I love experimenting with decorating, rearranging, things like that, and how to save money. So I have that on my topic. And then the last of all, mental wellness, where you can get that mind fixed and not to be under so much pressure and stress, dealing with yourself and with people. That's it. That's part of life. So those are my topics that will be spoken on Babe Solo channel. And then I would love for everyone that do come here. Hi, Jim C. Jim C said, hello, good morning. And all of those that come into Babe Solo channel, I want you to have peace. I want y'all to feel good about yourself. I want you to love yourself. I want you to think about who and what you want in your circle, who is bringing you down, who is making you stressed out. You know, it might be your wife, your lover, your girlfriend, or whatever. Try to get along, try to work it out. And then if 20 years go by, if the stuff ain't straightened out by 20 years, y'all in trouble. Because I walked away from my mess. I sure did. And I feel so much better. You know, it was painful. Yes, it was. I can't tell you it wasn't. But, you know, I feel so much better because I'm not in an abusive relationship and I'm not being beat on or I'm beating on him. You know, it goes both ways. Women beat men, you too. Now, don't shoot them women. Don't shoot. They just like a person that can lift them big old weights. Don't put a woman down now and talk about what a woman can't do. A woman can beat a man just like a man can beat a woman. I had to put that out there because you can't just talk about a man like that. You got to talk about these women too. They'll beat your tail too like a man. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay, let me put my song on and let me finish my question. Is it too loud? I got, hey, moderator Tiny, is my music too loud? Okay, let me finish my question. Is it okay, Jim C? It's too loud? Jim C, you said my music too loud? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny. Tiny, welcome you, Jim C. Tiny said, welcome back, Jim C. Yeah, I be having fun with Jim C, y'all, in other channels, man. I be on Jim C. And Jim C just don't know if Day Solo be on you. Let me get my question together. Pro, P-R-O-A-T. Where'd my question go? Okay. How's that, Jim C? Hi, Militant. I'm glad you're back. We got to finish our conversation about Tiffany Henyard. Milton said, your music sound like I look good and good morning once again, Barry Solo and family. All right. I love that. You guys make me happy. Y'all make me happy. I'm coming with the question. Okay, here it comes. Oh, just do that, but then I'm listening with one earbud. Oh, I don't buy those, Jim C, because I would lose them. You know what I mean? I don't like those because I don't want to lose them. That's the only reason. I would lose them. That's the question, people. Think about it. Think about it. Think about this question. Did I turn off my fire? It's cold in here. I'll be right back, people. It's cold. I just love that song, you guys. I just had to do that. I love that song. Y'all ready to get down, people? Oh. Oh. Hi, Buck baby. I'm glad you're here. I need your help. I need your help, Buck baby, Milton, Jim C. I need you guys' help. Tiny. There's the question right there. Shout out to all in the queue. And there she is. There you go, all in the queue. Right there at that microphone. Let me let y'all hear her sing one more time. One more time for all in the queue, y'all. Oh, shoot. What happened, Gemini? You said don't please. Why, Gemini? I love that part. I just love that part. I was here. Let's see what's up with Gemini. Gemini saying, please don't. What's wrong, Gemini? Come on, Gemini. Pull yourself together, Gemini. Let's do this. The question I got up here today is, do you think Tiffany Henyard is in a witness protection? Can somebody help me out, please? Please, somebody help me out. Here's Tiffany Henyard right here. Do y'all feel sorry for her? Oh, look at Tiffany. She said she didn't do nothing wrong. Can y'all help out Tiffany Henyard right now? She said she did nothing wrong. She said it was other people. Tiffany said that. She said it was other people. Buck Baby said no. Buck Baby said no. Buck Baby said she's not in the witness protection program. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? But I'm going to give you another question. Okay. Okay, since Buck Baby is the only one who gave an answer. Gemini, I hope you all right, because you said please don't. I hope ain't nobody attacking you. I ain't trying to be funny, but you said please don't. Okay, Harvard said if Tiffany was in the witness protection program, that means she would have to give up someone bigger than her. That's what I'm talking about, Middleton. People, I believe it is people higher than her. You wait when the FBI get finished. Remember, she had that rich lawyer sitting there with her for 4 years. Delgado knew everything this woman was doing. Did you notice he hurried up and got off her case once the feds got here? He got off her case. And he gonna say, oh, she wasn't paying me and she got too many lawsuits. Fool, you knew she had a lot of lawsuits already. How dare Delgado sit up there and send a letter to the news people saying that she had too many cases. She wasn't paying me. But you sat there for 4 years with this woman, watching her treat people like a dog, watching her take what she does, allegedly, the taxpayers' money, wearing it on her face. Look at the taxpayers' money. Her wig, her lips, her eyes, her lashes, her foundation, her fingernails, her clothes. What else she got on her face? Did she get her nose did? I don't think so. I wonder, did she get her lips did, her cheeks did? You know, people do get a facelift, you know what I'm saying? I'm just asking a question, y'all. Because this is the taxpayers' money. Y'all looking at the taxpayers' money, and it is right here on her face and her body. And she got it somewhere else, too. You got to keep in mind. You don't respond. You can't respond in here. Okay. So, okay. Buck Baby said, let me put this up, Buck Baby. Buck Baby said, people that say they're done nothing wrong usually have. You know what? I be catching that too with my grandson. I can ask him a question, but now I got him to be able to talk to me because I made sure he didn't have to be fearful of me and worry about getting in trouble. And I had to show him that not in one day. It took a while for him to be able to open up and be honest with me. Instead of saying, I don't know. I don't know who did it. And it's just me and him in the house. But you blaming me? You said I did it. And I always tell my family, oh, what you trying to say? I got a ghost in here? I said, ain't no ghost up in this house. Nah. So, and then I finally got him to where he would admit when he do wrong. And he see there's no beating or abuse, nothing like that happens to him. But I would take something away that he loves. That's the video game. He loved playing Minecraft. He loved doing that. And then he loved certain cartoons and stuff he watched. And I give him time out. And guess what? I don't hold him the whole day and week and all that mess. I give him like maybe 30 minutes of what to think about what he done and how he can be honest with me. And then I let him go back and do what he's been doing. And Tiny said, I don't think so that she's in the witness program. And then Gemini said, no, she is not in the witness protection. She got to pay for all those court cases. A lot of the cases were for her personal, not against Dalton. Thank you, Gemini. Okay, Tiny said, I don't think she had any face work done. Woo! She should have got her eyebrows tattooed on. You know what I'm saying? Is that tattoo or pencil, anybody? I don't know too much about makeup, but is that pencil or is that tattoo? Because you know they tattoo their eyebrows on these days. Yeah. Okay, this one here is from Patricia. Hello, Patricia. Welcome back. I'm glad you're back because we got to finish talking about Tiffany Henyard, Napoleon Harris, and Jason House. They both had important board meetings yesterday before the swearing in. Jason House did some swearing in yesterday. Napoleon was sworn in to be the supervisor of Thornton Township. So we got to make sure we are bringing this all out. Hi, Deborah from Arizona. Welcome back. Welcome back. We got to finish what we started this morning. I have time now. I handle my business. I took care of everything so we can do this. We can do this. And the question, Deborah, I was asking people what Tiffany Henyard in the witnesses program. So I'm about to throw up another question because a lot of them answered it. And let's see. This is what Gemini said. No, she is not in the witness program protection. She got to pay all those court cases. A lot of the cases were for her personal, not against Dalton. And then further up, Milton said, if Tiffany was in the witness protection program, that means she would have to give up someone bigger than herself. So I like what Milton said. And okay, Gemini, yours is good as well, but Milton got something that you gotta discuss his, because what if she do have somebody higher than her that groomed her, helped her, take millions and millions and millions of money allegedly from the taxpayers? That is something to think about. If Tiffany was in the witness protection program, that means she would have to give up someone bigger than her. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. Tiffany wasn't lying when she said she was a black woman in power. She was the most powerful woman in the Southland. Yes, that's why she was able to speak like that. But what messed me up about Tiffany, she could have went down in history as a great black woman running all these principalities, 17 cities, if she would have done the right thing. But she couldn't because she was already corrupt before she got in office. If y'all only met her before she got into politics, the personality that Tiffany had, that everyone been seeing since she been sitting in those seats, that's the way she were. She grew up like that. I grew up too, in a way. Let me tell you about my growing up. I said this so many times. I told y'all I had a mouth, I'll cuss you out. And I still can act that way right now today, but I don't want to be that way. I want to do better. I want to act better and carry myself better. As a 7-year-old, picture me at 7-year-old cussing you out like a dog because I didn't get my way. My brother had to pick me up and carry me home. I was screaming and hollering, cussing like a dog because I want to stay outside and play. My grandmother said, "You gonna see the devil. That devil gonna get you." I had a nightmare, y'all. I had a nightmare at 7 years old. I would not forget that nightmare. Woo, I woke up in the middle of the night and I opened my eyes and I saw something looking at me. Because you know, I always look at the devil being red, right? They had a red face, pointed ears and all that, had the horns and all that stuff. I threw the cover over my head and I was under there sweating to the next morning. I didn't go to sleep. I was scared to death. But my grandmother said the devil gonna get me. She heard me out there screaming, hollering, cussing. So let me tell y'all right now, I can still scream and holler and cuss right now today, like I did when I was 7 years old. That's why I believe Tiffany Henyard was like that from the time she grew up, big enough. She probably was a problem child in kindergarten. Wait a minute. If she went to Head Start, she in trouble in Head Start. If she wasn't in Head Start, she was at home being in trouble, and everybody just let her have her way because she was the baby. You know how we do our babies. We let them have their way. Yeah. But then again, you got to start helping those babies because when they go to school, they're going to do that mess at school. Yep. Same thing in school if you don't help them out. So Tiffany Henyard has always had that same personality when she was younger. And when I met her, she was not a trustee. She didn't work that much with Frank Zuccarelli. She got closer to Frank Zuccarelli as the years went by. Everybody was always up in Frank Zuccarelli's face, and that puzzled me. I said, why is everybody always up on Frank Zuccarelli, hugging him and kissing him and hugging and kissing and hugging? I got suspicious, but I didn't ask no questions to no one around me, but I was curious. Now I know why. Boy, they wanted some goods. They wanted Frank to do favors. They wanted Frank to do things for them, okay? That's how they play these games. Anyway, after that happened, before she got so close to Frank, she was only bringing food for the Black History Month to the South Suburban College. And that food was ordered by Frank Zuccarelli. Good food. I mean, good eating food. And I met her then. That's like 25 years ago. And the way she's talking today, that's how she was talking 25 years ago. So don't tell me. I don't know what that woman is like. And when I met her then, I looked at her. I was a volunteer. And I was the one that would decorate the table, set everything up. But Tiffany would come in and she would be over the food. And she'll say, oh, you can work at this spot. You can work at that spot. And I got some pictures this morning to show y'all my granddaughter. She's 20 years old today. And I'm going to show y'all pictures of my granddaughter working inside Thornton Township, serving the people. At I think she was like, what, 7, 8? Mm-hmm. She was in elementary. And I would always stop what I'm doing and go get her from school, bring her back to the township because I was down there 8 in the morning until the township closed. That's how long I hung at that township. So, oh my God, yesterday at the meeting, my the people that knew I used to volunteer with them, they were actually there. We almost went to crying. They wear makeup. They said, please, babe, so don't cry. We're going to mess up our makeup. I didn't have no makeup on. When I go somewhere, when I cry, I can wipe my face and stuff. I ain't got to worry about paint all on my tissue. I be watching people in church. They don't want to cry because they scared to wipe their face because they going to mess their makeup. All that stuff would be smeared. But I'm going to tell you about Jesus. Jesus is here. You can't get ugly for the Lord, honey. Something wrong with you. If I have on makeup and I go to cry, my makeup just going to have to run all on my face and all on my clothes. But I'm going to be giving God his praise. I don't care. I'm just going to be ugly. You got to get ugly for the Lord. I'm getting off the subject. Let me back on. But anyway, I seen those people that I used to volunteer with 25 years ago. And it's a blessing to see people that we all still alive. Because, the COVID and all that came. And we hugged each other. I got cold chills. And because of the memories, beautiful memories. And those people were still here, and I was still here. They were like, "Hey, Solo, we haven't seen you in so long." And we hugged and everything. And it was amazing to see them. And they were volunteering too. They even asked me, they said, "Are you going to come back since Napoleon Harris is in office?" I said, "Oh, no, I don't know. I don't know." And then I asked who's in charge. And guess who's in charge over the volunteers? You guys gonna be surprised. I should have printed out her picture. Wait a minute, I'm gonna print out her picture for y'all. But that witness protection program, I like that, Milton. That's something to think about because she can turn over some big people up above her. Because why did the judge stand by her side when we recalled her? Why did the judge put her back in her seat, people? Think about all the stuff y'all have heard about Tiffany Henyard. Yeah, I'm serious. And then what about when she did all those horrible things and nobody stopped her? Nobody stopped her, not even the governor, Pritzker. He didn't even stop Tiffany Henyard. That's why I asked that question. Do you think the Governor Pritzker sent Napoleon Harris to run against Tiffany Henyard? And I gave that information on my other video. Nope. He had no dealing with Napoleon running against Tiffany Henyard. Nope. Pritzker don't have nothing to do with that. I got my answer. I found the evidence. And so that was a good question to ask the other day. But you got to go back to my video and watch it. And I think the title is up there. You'll see that the governor's face. He all standing up there. Did y'all hear him breathing in the video? I can hear him breathing. He better stop eating that good rich food. You know how rich that man is? Lord have mercy. This is the governor. I love printing out their faces and stuff so y'all can know who I'm talking about. This is the governor right here. That's him. That man right now in Illinois, he is the 15th wealthiest man in the state of Illinois. He's number 15. There's some rich people living in Illinois, and they sit here and let everybody go on property. Got all that money, won't even help Illinois like this. Well, Lord have mercy. You're the governor. Why aren't you doing something? You're the 15th rich man in the state of Illinois. And I'm going to tell you, y'all going to be shocked. He's the 359th wealthiest person in the United States of America. Where's the orange man that's sitting in the White House? He's a rich, broke millionaire. It's the orange man a billionaire or a millionaire? I don't even know, y'all, because I don't keep up with that food. Nah, I don't keep up with that orange man. But I need to share that. We're going to talk about Governor Pritzker another time. So I want to put that aside. I just want y'all to know how wealthy this man is. Sitting up there as a governor. And when he was sitting on help for Dalton. He should be ashamed of himself. Shame on you, Governor Pritzker. Shame on you. Now back to Tiffany. This is another question I want to ask right here. Here it comes. I got another question. Oh, wait. Let me see what Gemini said. Gemini said. Okay, Gemini said. Here you go, Gemini. Gemini said, I do think someone higher up than her. None of the high position came to help Dalton. This got me thinking somebody helping her. Gemini, I'm right with you. I agree. High five. Boop. I agree with you. Because why didn't they send help to us? They wrote letters. Lots of people wrote letters. They reached out to the YouTubers. They reached out to the governor. They reached out to all those people in higher places. The YouTubers, y'all not in high places. So don't get confused when I say high places. That ain't talking about y'all now. Y'all down here with me. I'm talking about the billionaire, Governor Pritzker. He's the 15th wealthiest man in the state of Illinois. And his sister, she got more money than him. She richer than him. I don't want to tell you how much he got. I'm gonna tell you that when I talk about him. But he got his sister. She's 65, and the governor is 59. These people are rich. You know, he's so doggone rich. What is he doing with that money? He can't help nobody. Okay, Gemini said, you can tell when she was a trustee how she talked to Riley. Yes, very disrespectful. And she did was a disrespectful mayor. Oh, man, when she got moved. Gemini, do you know? I'm telling y'all the truth. Y'all will go to jail on your own. You can't just listen to that woman. Oh, it just tear you down. Mental wellness do need to be here in Dalton and in the township. I brought it up to one of the people yesterday at the meeting. I said, they need to bring that lady back again or somebody else. I don't care who it is. Sonny, because I go get my mental wellness. I go for walks. I like working in my yard. That relaxes me. It takes the stress off of me. And I like dancing. Dancing takes the stress off of me and eliminate the feeling. Because when I be happy and dancing and everything, I feel good inside. Then when I work in my yard, I get relaxed and it feels good. Oh yeah, I work hard and I sweat. I take breaks. I take water. I sit back in my chair and then I start back up. But it kills all those feelings that I be receiving from people and myself. Because you can make your own self can make you feel bad. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. And so we do need mental wellness. And one lady did come here. Jason House had it happen. And they actually had us go through it. And it felt so good. A lot of us cried. I even cried. Yeah. Then she said, let it go. Ooh, I feel it right now in the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. She said, let it go. You breathe in, you breathe out. And you do it slowly. And then she wants you to think about what hurts you. She wants to think about who did what to you. And when you start going deep like that, you will fall apart. Let that stuff out and let it go. I'm serious. I felt it and I went through it and I'm happy. I'm happy I went through it because it helped me out. And then Milton said, I found out 10 years ago that Pritzker family has money invested in the legal marijuana industry. We should do something. Nah, we can't afford it. They want that big money. Really, Milton? That man is the 15th wealthiest man in state of Illinois. And he's 359, the wealthiest man in the United States. And he can't even hardly breathe. I'm surprised the man don't have a congestive heart failure. If y'all listen to the video, you can hear him breathing. I know his doctor done told him he got to lose some weight because you're going to have a congestive heart failure. My doctor told me that. And one time I was so big, my arms like this. I said, well, my titties are under my arm. I said, what happened to my titty? My titty under my arm. I said, oh, shoot. My family said, them ain't no titties. I said, those my titties. Well, my arm was like this. I was crying. And y'all went and sat in the closet. I went in the closet, broke down and cried. Taking medication. Watch out for the medication, people. They'll blow you up. And I found out it was my medication. And I went to the doctor and I told them, I went to the emergency room. I went with no shoes on. I was so angry. I went with no shoes on. I said, y'all using me as a guinea pig. You know, they told me, oh, it's science. They told me it was science. Then they shot me in my butt and I was asleep for 8 hours. They wanted to shut me up. But I was in that telling them people, them using me as a guinea pig. My body was like this. I'm walking like this, y'all. Going to the hospital. I said, take me to the emergency room right now. I said, something ain't right. My titty is under my arm. I had so much meat, it was under my arms. And then my booty was in the back of the seat. You know, you get in your car to drive, my booty was sitting up here. And then my stomach was under the steering wheel. And then I went to another doctor, and that doctor said, Miss Jones, if you don't go get your heart checked, you're going to have congestive heart failure. And I made me an appointment. Got on that treadmill all big, my arms sticking out like this. I'm just and you know that doctor told me when my test came back. He said, Miss Jones, your heart is being overworked. This is why I have to change my diet. And this is why I am today, because I changed the way I eat. And the only thing I do is walk. I don't do no running unless I'm scared. I don't jog. I'm too heavy. What did you say? What did you say, Patricia? You said Nikita. Oh, you said Nikita. don't know. You said Nikita. I don't know who you're talking to when you say Nikita. I don't. I know Dr. Nikita. Buck Baby said whoever it is, they started on her as a trustee. No, 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 Buck Baby. They started on her before she was a trustee. Yes, because remember she was hanging around Frank Zuccarelli team because she wanted to get in good with Frank Zuccarelli. So Tiffany was getting to know people. Because like me, for instance, when I was there volunteering, I got to meet girl, you need to meet them Italian men. They so sexy and fine. And they were high class. They came from all over the world. I was there. I got pictures where I was sitting at the table with them. I didn't even know what glass to use. There was so many glasses, forks, and spoons. I watched them, and then I knew what to do. And then dude poured me some wine. He poured my wine. I took a sip of the Italian wine. I was dizzy on a sip, y'all. Just on a sip. And I was at a fundraiser. And they came from all over the world. I got to see that with my own eyes. I was there with Frank Zuccarelli and other people. I was sitting there in that fundraiser. I saw beautiful people. They had live music. And I danced on that dance floor. I did one of Tina Turner moves when she come out stepping like this. I went to the dance floor. Yeah, because that's what I am. I'm not ashamed to dance. I'm not ashamed to do nothing. I don't let people dictate me. I don't let nobody control me anymore. I go and do how I feel. Patricia said, she said, you said someone over the volunteer. I got to print her picture, you guys. Thank you for reminding me, Patricia. And I'm hesitating. To go back because when I tried to hug her yesterday, you know what she did to me? Yes, she did. Yes, she did. And when I see a person treat me like that, Patricia Smith, you think I'm gonna go and work under her? Oh no. Because you know, when you volunteer, they tell you where to do, where to go, do this, do that, do that. Nah, not me. Not me. No, not me. I ain't going back down there. Them beautiful days I had as a volunteer is gone. Okay, let's see what Deborah said. Buck Baby gave me thumbs up. I like that, Buck Baby. Patricia Smith said, you said someone over there is a volunteer. I'm getting that picture right now. And then Deborah said, Tiffany Henyard tried to pinch the burgers to the Shark Tank for a talk. You're not going to bring up them burgers, are you? Well, we need to get that video about the burgers. Tiffany Henyard, the burgers. Oh, they're terrible. Oh, I can get it on my phone. Is it? Yeah. Oh, my God, I got to get that. Can't do that. I'm live. I will talk soon. I got to tell my niece. She's trying to interrupt my live. And I got to tell you can't talk. I got to let her know she can't talk to me right now. So let me get it. Google, can you give me a picture of Stan Brown wife? Ooh, somebody gave me a picture of Sam Brown. I said, okay, let me get it right. They always giving me somebody else, and this is not who I'm talking about. Of Thornton Township, Illinois. Ew. They give me I don't want to read about this. This made me laugh. Let me go to photos. I don't know if her face gonna be here. But I wish it was. Oh, I got you. Girlfriend. I'm going, Yep. I need this picture right here. Because I'm gonna talk about her too. I sure am. I sure am. I'm gonna get you, girlfriend. I got your name and everything. There's something that popped up. I need to talk about her. I saw her yesterday try to hug on me, talking that stupid talk. No doggone well, she wasn't up to. She's up to no good. She had a credit card too. These people are something else. Here I go. Can I have a photo of the person that's over the volunteering at Thornton Township in South Holland, Illinois? Yeah. They put Nate up there. Nate is not over no volunteering. Yeah, a lot of people pictures, but they're not giving me the one I need. Okay. Let me go in here. I should have snapped her picture yesterday. I think she's in my video. Let me go to my video and screenshot, and I will have that picture. I'm gonna get the one for. Oh, hi, Priya Donna. But baby said that is weird that someone like her was a trustee. That's how they are, baby. They figure because you black, but you can talk any kind of way because they figure that's what black people do. Every black person don't talk like that. And you know they marking us, Buck baby. They mark us everywhere we go, all over the world. They think we are just like other people that act like Tiffany Henyard. Everybody's not like that. But Patricia Smith said, no, you're right. And then Patricia say what? Stan Brown wife. I thought it was the lady that ran on Tiffany Slate. I saw her in the video. No, the woman that ran on Tiffany Slate, that's Tamika Hughes. She took Keith Price place at the pantry. Remember them inside the pantry twerking? They was all twerking, Patricia. They were twerking. And here go Priya Donna. Hey, babe, hello everyone. Hi, Priya Donna. How are you? Oh, she's speaking to you, Tiny. Speaking to Tiny, the moderator. And then Jim and I said, Tiffany was on TV in an episode of Bar Rescue. Oh, you killing me. I gotta get a picture of her. I need this picture of this lady. Let me go into my video from yesterday. I gotta get her. You guys gotta be surprised who she is. And I hope she's in my video because we do have percussion and lighting. I saw her. I'm a hot mess. I'll be having fun, y'all. I hope I can snatch her picture. Look at me in the clerk. Look at me in the clerk. Okay, I gotta find her, you guys. Where is she? I gotta get her. She was in the background. I seen her. She was looking around, and she wasn't even. I tried to hug her because I know her. Shoot, she did me like this, y'all. That woman did me like that. I'm not going to volunteer on her. No, I like dealing with people that's not stuck up. You can't work with stuck up people. It's not a good. You know the clerk. Well said she heard about me. She actually said that. I was shocked. Here we go. Isn't that so sweet? When you're good to people, you guys, you're not gonna have a problem with them. And when people see me like this, they be like, "Oh, you talk to those people. You talk to those people." Why should I treat anybody nasty and ugly? That's not who I am. I'm not gonna do that. No way. That's not who I am. So I'm trying to find her. But I'm going to put it to you like this. I cannot get a picture of her. I'm trying to get Google to give me a picture of her. I need a picture of her. She must be standing. Oh, wait, I got a picture of her. Oh my God. Let me find her. I got her now. I know where she's at. When Lacey was bullying that man at the township, she was sitting right there in the chair. Oh my God. Hold on, people. Bear with me. I'm going to show who the lady that's over the volunteering at the Thornton Township right now. I don't know if they're going to remove her or not. No, I don't think so, because they announced Stan Brown yesterday. Napoleon Harris did announce him. You know, he had them white cards. He was announcing everybody that signed them little white cards that they were in the house. But that still don't mean he could keep her. Nah, it don't mean that. They're going to clean house. Trust me. They're going to clean house. They're not going to let everybody stay there, because there's some crooks up in there. Them crooks are in there, y'all. Yes. I got to find Lacey when he was standing over that man, bullying that man. And then you guys going to get to see Stan Brown's wife. Yep. And she's always at the meeting. She's sitting outside the wall like Kamal them be doing. She knows stuff too. I know she knows. And if she's listening to me, I'm sorry, ma'am. If you get mad at me, I'm sorry. I'm still going to walk in the meeting, and I'm not going to be afraid of you, period. I'm just saying what I know, because you're there. You've been there for years. You know what's going on. I know you know. You Stan Brown wife. She was there before Frank Zuccarelli died. When I last saw her, she was over the senior citizen luncheon. Now you see she moved up. Okay, Butterfly said online case search clerk of the circuit court of Cook County. Really? Butterfly, what's happening? To find the court cases. Yeah. Priya Donna said, I love your personality. Oh, Priya Donna, I love yours too. You're so sweet. A lot of people just don't know. I love Priya Donna. I do. I don't just say it to be saying it. She is so cool. We from the old school, you know. We're not gonna be acting like these other people. We just can't be, because we've been there and done it. And I want to be a better person. Oh, let me let y'all hear this again about the money. Wait a minute. Listen to this again first. Y'all need to hear this first.
We got several of Henyard's allies at home in recent weeks looking for information and cooperation. As for the six-figure township supervisor's salary, it was 6 times higher than the leaders of Illinois' other largest townships, but it will be reduced to just over $50,000 per year when the new supervisor takes over in mid-May. We got several of them.
Okay. Napoleon only going to get $50,000 a year, when Tiffany Henyard was getting $347,000 a year. Tiffany was collecting $347,000 a year, people, and she was spending the taxpayers' money. Come on, y'all, help me out on Tiffany Henyard, this little smart happer, backyard Barbie, wearing chicken wire for a hairnet underneath her wig, so I can hold on. But you know, you touch that chicken wire, it sticks you, man. It stick and hold on. It holds on. I am so serious. Okay, here we go. Now I had to show y'all that one, but now I need to go and find when Lacey fussing with this man. Lacey was terrible. He was over there in the township doing this thing. He ain't supposed to be over there. Lacey was over at the township bullying this handicapped guy. The guy came in limping with a cane, and Lacey was bothering him. He said, "Who are you?" He asked Lacey, "Who are you?" Yes. And Lacey was harassing him. And that's where I saw Stan Brown's wife sitting right next to the guy that Lacey was hindering. I gotta find it. Is it in the movie? Is it in the videos? I got to find it, you guys. It's important to me. because that's where you see Stan Brown White. She tried to stay out the spotlight, but she can't hide too long because I got her in part of the video. Yeah, I got it. I found it. But you're going to see the side of her face. That's her right there. Wait. Oh, shucks. It must be very short because it went by fast. Let me screenshot her. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to screenshot her.
So you have several.
I got her. Let's see. She comes. Let me see. Do I got a better picture with the potato head? Do I got a better picture? But I do have her. Yeah, I probably can still recognize her from sideways because she's really sideways in this one. But y'all will. She's over the volunteer right now because one of the ladies, they asked me, will I come back? Because I used to do it with them. And when she told me who it was, I told her no. I couldn't do it. Nah. I'm not working with nobody that treats you like that. She treats you bad. When people treat you bad, you don't fool with them. You understand? You don't fool with people that treat you bad. Okay, let me fix her. Let me crop this picture where y'all can really see her. This is Stan Brown's wife. She has a she's snotty. She kind of snotty. She never was the type that I would like to be with because the way she that's his wife right there. Too bad I didn't have the front of her face. But that's the side. That's Stan Brown White. I need the front of her face. Man, you might recognize her when you see her. Now I'm gonna show y'all the other lady that you said you thought was the one. This is who ran on Tiffany's slate. There she go. That's Tamika, the one with the glasses right there. That's the one that she put over the pantry. These are the people that she wanted to run with her for against Jason House. Tamika is in the black, twerking inside the pantry. Okay, let me see. Then he goes, Gemini said, Tiffany gonna get hers. She can't go around doing people wrong. She thinks so. She thinks she above the law. Priya Donna Bridger said that was that late Jim Segato, that Lacey and Price bully. Oh, you remember him? He passed away? Priya Donna, he passed away? Oh no. It's sad to hear. Because he came in limping. I had the video. He was limping on a cane, and Lacey was bullying him. He kept standing over the guy. I gotta find the one where Lacey was worse than this.
Turning now to Dispatch Villages who saw pregnant.
Okay, here we go. Where is she? Because Lacey was, he was really bullying that guy, and it made me feel bad because the guy said, who are you? He kept asking Lacey, who are you? And Lacey kept on bothering him. I'm gonna let y'all see this one.
This Board of Trustees meeting ended early tonight with 4 trustees actually walking out abruptly. The village clerk left early as well. First, I want to paint a picture of what all we were able to experience. It was very chaotic, and to be quite honest with you, frankly honest with you, it was even scary at times for those of us that were inside of the meeting. There were folks banging on the windows and doors of the village hall. About 100 Residents showed up at the meeting tonight, but only 42 residents were allowed inside. They had to walk through metal detectors and they were wanded down. Before I take you inside of the meeting, I want you to listen to
the lady with the white hat. That's me. That's me right there in the white hat. So serious. I was out there, you guys. And then, you know, the news people be making that stuff sound worse than what it is. We wasn't scary. Okay. Hi, Jeffrey. McNeil. Welcome to Bay Solo. Let me clear my throat. I got to drink water. Oh, my God. Brianna saying, hey, used to be a trustee. He used to be a trustee, too? Oh, it's sad he passed away. And then Gemini said both Stan and his wife was getting a position under Tiffany Henyard. That's why Stan's so loyal to Tiffany. Stan and Andrew took trips and dinner on the taxpayers' money. That's why Stan wanted them bills paid. Bam, betting Butterfly. Tell it like it is. And you know what else so crazy, Butterfly? Jerry Jones' wife went on that Vegas trip too. And Dalton paid for it. Tiffany took Dalton's credit card and bought a ticket for Jerry Jones' wife. Yes. Jerry Jones' wife. Jerry Jones was on that trip. They all, I mean the trip with Fania Dukes. That's the trip. They were there. All them people need to be questioned. Jerry Jones, his wife, all them people that went on that trip with Fania Dukes need to be questioned. They know what happened. If that man can tell the police officer what he did to Fania Dukes, and then the police officer go tell everybody else, then the police officer got all the pictures and the recording, don't you know they knew that stuff happened before they left Vegas? People can't hold water. You drink too much water, you'll piss on yourself. Especially if you bust out and laugh. You'll piss on yourself. You can't hold water. I can't help it. And then Jeffrey said, Dalton superintendent was making $400K and was asking for a $30K pay raise. Yeah, we stopped that. McNeil, I went to that meeting. We stopped her. The trustee and the audience, the Dalton residents, Lansing, South Holland, whoever else was in that building, we all fought against that 30K. And then you know what? The state of Illinois sent a letter and said she cannot do that. So I can't say it word to word, but it was said out. And I think you heard about it. I think everybody should remember that. If you're following this situation with Stan Brown there, you got to remember everything. You can't just block some of it out. Because when you ask these questions on these channels, you got to remember what you saw yourself. Because if you can say this, McNeil, you should know about that 30K was knocked down. She couldn't get it. She couldn't get that raise. You know what, McNeil? Allegedly, you think that woman wants on some heavy stuff, you know, or you think she on some heavy stuff? Why did she want 30,000K and she already getting 450,000K? Something ain't right. Something ain't right, y'all. Yeah, something ain't right. Thank you, Jeffrey. I like that. I like what you brought up to the room. Y'all pay attention to this. Oh, you guys got some good answers. Every one of y'all got some good answers. I just love it. I just love it. How you guys have the good answers. Sam Brown had 2 jobs, Butterfly. He was working for the Thornton Township and Dalton. And you know what he did? He stepped down when the feds came. He stepped down from the township, but he stayed on the board at Dalton. Did y'all remember that? Do any of y'all remember Dan Brown stepping down from Thornton Township after the feds got here? His wife still worked there. I saw her yesterday. I tried to hug her. What's the problem? I don't stink. I made sure I was clean when I went over there. I even washed my hair. I was in the car with a towel going like this, drying my hair. You know what I'm saying? Cause you can wash your hair. You know, you don't want your head smelling. It's so soft and fluffy. And I've been having this in for 2 days, for 2 months. And you know what? After tonight, when I come back from the karaoke, y'all tune in for me tonight because I'm going to karaoke night. I'm going to karaoke night. We're going to be on the penthouse. We're going to be at the tip top. Last time I went to karaoke, I was on the 5th floor. First I went, I was on the 3rd floor. Last time I went, I was on the 5th floor. Now tonight, I'm supposed to be at the penthouse at the tip top. And I heard it's beautiful up there. Also, I'm going to get some information about the St. Patrick. I'm going to post it on my page. They had a celebrity come there on Sunday. They had a comedian come there. They got a lot of stuff going on at St. Patrick besides eating. I love that karaoke. I don't care what nobody says. When I want to get out the house, I can just go 10 minutes down the street and enjoy myself doing karaoke and listen to some good old-fashioned music and listen to other people sing. I mean, they can sing. Some can't sing. Some can sing. I can't sing, but I get up and sing anyhow. It's fun, you guys. And I'm going to bring my family so I can cool down. You ain't got to buy nothing on karaoke night unless you want to. And I bought tacos. Oh, them tacos were screaming. And I had one margarita. That's what I did when I went. And the next day I warmed my tacos and stuff up and I tore them up. They came in handy. I was hungry. I was hungry after I came from working in the yard. So I'm like, just go there for yourself and you see how St. Patrick is for yourself. Stop listening to what people say about St. Patrick. Go there for yourself. That's where you got to do things, you know. Go there for yourself and then you make your own opinion on what's what. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to stop me from going down there. I'm going to support St. Patrick. I'm not going to go no more 30-minute drive to go have some fun, okay? I'm going to go right down the street 10 minutes, enjoy myself. But I heard it was a comedian there on Sunday. Then they got a room where you just have a little drink and you get massages and stuff. I said, anybody else got anything else on here? Hello? Oh, Gemini said, William, oh, y'all, we forgot about William Moore with Tiffany Henyard. William Moore told Jason that while he was a trustee, he has did anything. Then Bachelor told William Moore, William Moore, been using a credit card. William Moore name is on the list, you guys. Lightfoot called out William Moore, Keith Price, Robert Hunt. Oh my, all of them had a credit card. Tamika Hughes, do you know how much money was sitting on them credit cards? Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Ooh-wee. Are them people using drugs illegally, allegedly? What kind of drugs are they using? Do you know Lightfoot couldn't even track down where the product went to? They had these names of products that they bought. 400,000 in one, was it 40,000 in one day at Amazon? But they couldn't track where it went to. They had their little names on the stuff, but it stopped. Once it got shipped, it don't tell where it went. Once it got stopped, you couldn't even tell where it went. Lightfoot couldn't even find it. Can you turn the fan on for me, please? Turn the fan on. Turn the fan on. Right there. Turn my fan on, please. I'm getting hot up in here. It ain't hard. It's getting hot in here, you guys. And I like that, Gemini. William Moore had a credit card. What was his job title, Gemini? Anybody in this room can tell me what William Moore's title was? Because that man, I call him the water boy. And Gemini said, it said packages were being sent to William Moore home from Arizona. Amazon. I said Amazon. Oh, okay. I did hear something about that. I really did. I'm going to dig up some stuff on that William Moore, too. I can't get too much, you guys, because I'm old school. I'm low key. I'm not like the big channels, but I can come up with something like we're doing right now. Good stuff being said. But Stan Brown's wife is over volunteering right now. And I let those ladies know I don't know about coming back down there and volunteer because I can't be with people that be acting up. You know what I'm saying? When I go and work and help somebody, I do good on what I do. And I don't have to do stuff. I do it right. So I'm one of those people. I do things right. Whatever I put my hands to do, I do good. I put that fireplace in. A guy helped me, though. My best friend helped me. I didn't finish painting that wood that going around the black part. I got lazy because I got tired, and I left it like that for years. This thing is about 20 years old now, and it's gas, and that's what I wanted, gas. I have that little piece that where I can test it and see if gas leaking. So I do have that here. So if my gas be leaking, I will know about it, and I'll just contact the people, that can come in about my fireplace. But so far, after these 20 years of having this fireplace, so far I haven't had no gas leak, and we put it in ourselves. I ordered this fireplace. It's big, y'all. It's big. It got a big old butt coming out inside the laundry room, but it don't look too bad because, I have a coat rack right there, and it don't look too bad at all. But my laundry room had an opening space where you just knock the wall out. You ain't got to go through a whole lot. So, yeah, I did that fireplace. I designed it myself. I designed my own kitchen. My kitchen set is in the garage. I drew it. I had the guy drawing on the paper how I want my kitchen to be. And then I gave it to Home Depot, and they ordered my kitchen, like the cabinets, the sink, all that good stuff. So I'm like that. That's why if I'm going to go volunteer for anybody, I'm not going to go volunteer and waste my energy, my time helping people that don't appreciate me being there. My moderator said, don't forget to hit that bell to turn on your notification. If you look at the bell right next to your subscribe, you click it, and then a list will drop down, and you'll say personal, save, or unsubscribe. And you pick one of those. If you pick all, that means whenever I go online, it's going to pop up on your phone. Whatever you got to watch, it'll pop up. If you got an iPad, it'll pop up. It'll pop up and let you know that the person is going live and what time and everything. Then you won't miss none of the what they call it, the episode that you want to listen to. And you look at the title, and if you don't like the title, then you go to another channel. Then if you like the title, you just come on in to Babe Solo, because she will be in the house. I don't work. I don't have a job. I'm retired. So I can always, go online and set my time and do my show. But mornings is kind of difficult because my grandbaby, he needs his grandmama. And then I come back, relax, enjoy my life. And I want y'all to enjoy y'all's too. But back to Tiffany Henyard. Okay, we talked about Tiffany Henyard. We don't know where she at. Nobody ain't seen her. Nobody. The only thing I heard of is my granddaughter saw Tiffany Henyard in her store where she works. Yes, my daughter saw her. Gemini said, didn't nobody know what William Moore's position was. He was like Tommy and if it ain't Gemini, it's Deborah. They be coming up with some stuff, y'all. Gemini got me hurt myself. You done made me hurt myself. He said he was like Tommy and Martin. Didn't nobody know what Tommy did or work. LOL. What about Brother Man? What about Brother Man? He would always come through the window in the kitchen making food in the refrigerator. I love that show. I'm telling you, I don't care how many years go by, I will watch Martin. Do you hear me? Martin with Shanae. I know he got other characters, but I like Shanae out of everybody. And I like Tommy, I like Martin, and I like Brother Man. And I like Gina too. And Pam. Shanae, I want to whoop Pam. Shanae do not like Pam. Y'all hear me? Oh my God, I'm hurting myself. Y'all got me hurting myself. Gemini be coming up with some good stuff for her, Deborah. They be having you rolling. Y'all need to pay attention to Gemini and Deborah, Arizona. They be coming up with some good stuff. Oh my God. Oh, I can't breathe. Okay, I'm back, y'all. I think I am. I can't even stop laughing because I love the Martin show. And you know why everything is taking so long with Tiffany Henyard situation? Because the feds, they got to make sure all the evidence they collect gotta prove that that suspect is guilty. Because there's so many people involved. It's so many people involved with Tiffany Henyard. It ain't that small, y'all. It's deeper than what y'all know. It's deeper than I know. But I'm right here. And I see some things. And I mean, I was shocked when Stan Brown and Jerry Jones got in that mess because they some good men. They were not like what y'all see today. They were wonderful, wonderful. And my heart went out to them. I told them I'm going to pray for them. I walked up to the, I'm bold like that. I walked right up to their table and I held their hand. I said, remember what God said. I told this to Jerry Jones. And I told it to Stan Brown. Right now, Stan Brown trying to brush me off. He might be seeing my channel. Because I be trying to figure, he be like, what he done to me? He be like, So, you know what? I'm going to leave that man alone, okay? 'Cause I'm tired of him doing, Because you know what that means. That man don't want to be bothered. So I'm going to leave him alone. I'm going to tell the person, I ain't going to keep on speaking to you and you're going to treat me like that. Come on now. I ain't going to keep it up. But Jerry Jones, he's so kind. He's so sweet. He coached my grandson. And my grandson right now today played football in college. My grandson is over 20. And do you know I got his jersey, his sock. He was for the Dalton Bears. And what's his name over at the Park District? Theodore Jones. For the Park District, he's vice president. He know my grandson. I showed him the picture. Once I showed him the picture, he said, oh yeah, I remember this kid. I said, guess where he at right now? Playing football and basketball. My baby good. He good. He good. But he started at Dalton Bears. He's good. Texas asked him to come to Texas and play for them. He's the one that chased the guy down that got the ball. He got to stop that guy with the ball. And he stopped him too. I was so proud of him. I was so proud of my grandson stopping that guy with that ball. I got a chance to see it last year. I went to California last year. And I watched my grandson. I'm going to kill my granddaughter. She's a hot dang on mess. I'm looking at my granddaughter. She got on some long nails. My granddaughter got on nails that long. She having fun with her friends. She having fun with her friends. Ooh, that's our friend birthday. Okay. I like it. You know, I don't knock my granddaughter. She's 30 years old. Shit. Lord forgive me. Calm me down, Jesus. Long as she respect me. And that's what she do. Yeah. Yeah. They having fun. They drinking alcohol and they spinning around. I never done that before. I'm trying to get to my music so I can show you guys. Let's see. That's my grandson. Watch my grandson. Watch him. Awesome. Yeah, man, he's good. Okay, we better get back on the subject. I had to mention that. But this is the guy that was a little boy here in Dalton. This is what he does. He does 2 different sports. He didn't touch that rim until that ball went in. That's my grandson. That's my baby. I call him Dr. B. I call him Dr. B. And I always wanted him to be a doctor, but he into sports real good. And I got to show his oh my God, I don't even know if I'm gonna find his football because he was the bomb. He was the bomb. He was good. He was good. But anyway, he did come from the Dalton Bears. I got the jersey, all that here. So now, the reason why they holding it up so long with Tiffany, they got to get all the evidence. They went to the grand jury and they subpoenaed people. And y'all heard about that happening in Dalton and Thornton Township. And then right now, The grand jury is waiting on everything to come to a conclusion. And y'all already heard that the feds are already over in the Thornton Township. Now, Napoleon Harris, y'all know he got sworn in yesterday with all his team. And I will show y'all the video that I put up this morning concerning Napoleon Harris and his team. And I like this video. I made this myself, and I really like the work I did on this video. And I did, I used YouTube music. So YouTube, do not strike me because I did use your music. So if they strike me, I'm going to be mad. Just to find out always there. You're always there. You're always there. You're always there. Need you more than any other. Would you put my like you get together? I said so to my head just to find out you're always there. Look at that fine preacher. Because somebody asked me, was Alderson there at Napoleon swearing in? And he definitely was.
You felt like be on the agenda tonight?
Yes.
Alderson was there. You know, Alderson got his own team. And on their agenda, it says, this is Thornton Township agenda. It said they did call to order. They did roll call, pledge allegiance, approve the minutes for the regular board meeting for May 13th. That was, you know, a couple of weeks back. No, last week. Was it last week? Yeah. And it says, this is what they did. They approved the bills, general fund, general assistance fund, road and bridge fund. And then on the agenda, it says, swearing in a newly elected official Justice Carl A. Walker. Justice, is that a judge? Ain't that what a justice is? They sworn in newly elected. Hold on. Somebody did get sworn in. Let's see what Butterfly say. She said she's position is either safety or quarterback who stops the wide's receiver from getting the ball. Oh, quarterback. Okay, he's a quarterback. Yeah, that's what my grandson does. I'm going to show that video next time if I can find it because it's all in my Instagram page. And I mean, he was good. He stopped him. I mean, he stopped him. He's real tiny. He's not a big guy. He's tiny. He's very tiny. But right here, yesterday, they swore in a newly elected official, Justice Carl A. Walker. Let me see who he is. Justice Carl A. Walker. Come on now, they put a car. Why are you gonna put a car up here and the man name is Carl? I gotta add an L. Because they didn't do it right. The middle name is capital A. You know how Google is. You gotta do this stuff right if you want your info. Oh my God, that was the guy that walked in front of everybody. Oh, y'all calm down, babe Solo. Oh my God, I freaked out, you guys. I'm sorry for acting that way. That's him. Oh, he's so fine. Ooh. Justice Walker is a native Chicago, and he is admitted to the practice of law in both Illinois and Iowa. He engaged in business practice of law for 14 years prior to being appointed to the Circuit Court of Cook County. His law practice includes both criminal and civil retaliation. He has served as judge in domestic violence, criminal misdemeanors, felony, primary hearing, eviction, juvenile court, and the law division hearing cases. Damn, he did everything. Woo. Lord have mercy. This man is, I don't know what's wrong with me. I ain't looking for no husband. All I know when I saw him yesterday coming down that aisle, I said, "Ooh, that man is fine." And I felt that he was fine. He might not be fine to y'all, but he's fine to me. And this is him right here, y'all. This is him right here. That's him right there. That's why he came in with them. He's the just. They swore him in. Oh my God, let me start this over. Let me start this over. Got it. I got it. I got it. I am stunned, you guys. This is who they swore in yesterday at the township. Okay, I'm propping this picture so y'all can see him. There he is. This who got sworn in yesterday. He was walking in front of the whole team coming down that aisle. I had a good spot where I could catch everybody. It said that sworn in newly elected official Justice Carl A. Walker. Then they had prayer, roll call, new business, the appointment of township administrator. Now that did not happen. I got the answer right here, you guys. I'm going to show you the flyer. You see the new business at the bottom? Let's see, can they see the new business? Number X, let's see, X. You see what the X is? That's the new business. This thing look upside down. Do it look upside down? Let's see. ABC, look at ABC, you guys. That's the new business. ABC. That's what happened yesterday. But the administrator did not happen. And I'm going to tell you why. The administrator said on May 19th, there is no record of anyone being appointed as a Thornton Township administrator. While there may be other individuals appointed to other positions within the Thornship, on that day, the specified appointment you are referring to doesn't appear to have occurred. So they saying, even though this is on the agenda for administrator for Thornton Township, it did not happen yesterday. So far, they haven't got them one yet. So far, they haven't got them one yet. Gemini said, train my son. He was a quarterback and receiver and a quarterback. He won their high school championship and he played basketball. I was an athlete in school, volleyball, basketball, and track. Yeah, you go, Gemini. Gemini, I need you boots on the ground. You can run, you can bounce, you can do all that. You'll be good for boots on the ground, Gemini. It ain't gone, baby. No matter how old you get, that stuff is still there. You will be able to still do it. I like that. I'm so proud of your son, Gemini. I know you are too. That is wonderful. Because I'm proud of my grandson too. And I mean, he do 2 sports, basketball and football. And I can't wait to show his look, there's the signature of everybody. So you see, I got the original paper. You see that, you guys? I had the original paper of what happened yesterday, right before the swearing in. See here? It's all here. But they did not do administrator yesterday at all. But they did appoint the township attorney. It was Alderson. I'm going to Google. For the township attorney for May 19, who was appointed? Right now, they're telling me to contact the township to find out. But I was there. It's difficult to say who was appointed as the township attorney for May 19th without more specified information. The township attorney appointments are often local and can vary signified depending on the town and their specified process. However, some general information may help. I was there. It was Alderson. Alderson was appointed. Yeah. Gemini said, I was a single parent. I trained my son, and the rest was God-given talent. The Lord, sweet Jesus, for Gemini and her family. Gemini, I thank God that I was married. Now I'm single. And I love being single too, Gemini. I'm sorry to say so to anybody that's in a relationship, but I'm happy right now the way I'm living. But I did give 30 years into my marriage, and I had 3 children, 7 grandkids, and 2 great. And I'm very, very happy. I'm grateful and thankful. May God bless each and every one of us in this chat, and those that are watching afar off, and those that are in other states and countries, and all mankind. That's how I feel about life. God bless us all, the good and the bad. I was not always good. I did a little cussing. I don't know, my bad stuff wasn't that bad though, but I still was bad. That was still bad. Consider bad, all that bad language and acting up like that because you want your way. Yeah. So I thank God for blessing each and every one of us and keeping us all safe and strengthening us and giving us hope, faith. And even when we lose a loved one, if you look back over the years, you'll be like, how I made it this far? How did I do what I do? It was by the grace of God. Thank you for that, Gemini. Thank you so much. And Deborah said, did the new police chief and fire chief, let me tell you what they did for Dalton. Here we go. We're going to move on to Dalton. Y'all got me going. Y'all got me right on the page, right on the subject and right on the movement. Here we go. Now we're going to Dalton. We talked about Tiffany. We talked about Harrison. There's so much you can say about these people. Okay. What happened yesterday, the swearing in for the following commissions. It says swearing in for the following commission. I found out I was wrong. I thought sure they were going to introduce the chief of police and the fire chief. What they did was they said you have to get a committee board first, Deborah. They needed everybody listening in the chat, those are listening far off in other states, in other cities, even in mine, they had to get a board for the police, the planning zone, and the co-champion. Let me say chaplain. See right here at the bottom? That's what they did yesterday. If you read it, it said, Jason, how they had to vote on to get a commission. Yeah. So I read it wrong. I was thinking that they were going to swear in the chief of police and fire chief. So what they're doing right now, they're getting a board together for each one. Yes, Gemini. Yes, it was. And he prayed. I love the way he prayed too. Oh, God bless all parents and children. Thank you, Gemini. Isn't that a blessing? Yes. And then Gemini also said, it was nice to see a co-champion. Yes, it was two of them, a man and a woman. And they swore them in. They took an oath. And then the police and fire, it was 2 people went up. I know maybe 2 or 3. I know it was Mary Buck and it was a man, but the other people wasn't there. So they got to take their oath also. So they took their oath. So what Mary Buck and that guy gonna do, they gotta evaluate these officers that come in to apply for the job in Dalton. And that is the best way to do it, to have a board that handles that, not Mayor Jason House and the trustees. That's not their job. So they swore in a committee for the police and fire. That's 1. Then they swore in for the planning zone. That's 2. Then they swore in for the chaplain, co-chaplain, and that was 3. So that's what happened last night for the order of business. They swore in these people, and it's a group of them, and not no 1 or 2. It's more than 1 and 2. And they are, but the chaplain, it was 2, a female and a male. And I will do some shorts and I'll put that up for you guys and I'll label it so you guys can see it better. Yes. And Gemini said, you can tell Mayor Jason House about each position. Yeah. And I'm going to put it up and you guys going to see who is who. You're going to see Mary Buck. I'm going to put the title of what they up there for. Their job is to look at the application, background check, to make sure you're right to do the job. That's what that board is going to do with the police and the fire chief. Or any other police officer that wants to work for Dalton. Yes. And then, Patricia said, do they have an animal control person? You know what? They're going to come up next. Most likely they will. Because that got to be talked about. It's a lot. Let me write that question down and I can bring that up in the meeting. They talk about so much stuff. Did y'all see the guy came yesterday about bringing business into Dalton? He talking about building childcare places for childcare, apartments, for different incomes. And they don't have to be Section 8, nothing like that. It's according to your income. That's what you know you can rent and everything like that. And it's a big project, and the board passed it. They actually passed it. I'm not going to do the shorts, and I'm going to show you that. But if you got to go to my video to hear everything, then you'll know what I'm saying, what they did last night. Everything passed last night. So, Patricia, I like this one. Do they have animals? I wish they do, because if my dog passed away, what I'm going to do with my dog? It's going to make me sad. A big old dog sitting up here in my house, and I can't cremate her. Where am I going to take her to cremate? I got to go all the way to Chicago to cremate my dog? Yeah. Yeah. I think about that stuff in case my dog ever passed away on me. And that dog is heavy. That dog over 60 pounds. So we need an animal control person to come in and get them, or have control of the dogs on the street that are loose, control of the people walking their dogs in the park with the sign that no dogs allowed. They still walking the dogs in the park. It don't make no sense, but they still do it. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for that question, Patricia. And I'm gonna bring that forward in the meeting that we're gonna have. Okay, we had our meeting already. What is it? The next meeting is in June. What's it? This May? Yeah, June. Next June. I have to ask that question because I won't see them anymore. And then Patricia said that's awesome about new development and business. So you guys gotta go watch the video. I do have it posted up, and then you can hear exactly what happened in that meeting. But I am going to mention about the dog control, Patricia. Thank you so much for giving that to me, because I can even ask Jason them way before the meeting. I can even call Valerie Stubbs. Valerie Stubbs is the trustee for Thornton Township right now, but I can call Valerie Stubbs because she can get to Jason them quicker than me, and she can ask that question, and she'll throw that out there. So I got some people I can call. Yeah, I can call. So thank you for that question. I will use that question with Barry Stubb or someone else, or Sherry. I can talk to any of them, or Dr. Akita. I can ask one of them the question. Thank you, Patricia. Gemini said Tiffany will bypass background check, so Mayor Jason made sure process is followed. There you go. And can you imagine what Napoleon gonna do in the township? Stay tuned for the meeting. Where is it at? Oh my God. I always want y'all to know about the meeting, because if they don't change it, it's going to stay the same. The meeting going to stay the same. Where my meeting? Where my meeting? I'm looking for the meeting. I'm looking for the meeting. I always stick my papers together of where I want to separate them. I don't want to get so lost in what I'm doing. I got the meeting. This is the meeting, everybody. You know we had the 13th already. This is the meeting right here. Let me see. Let me put it straight. Bum, bum, bum. It's all the way to December. So, May 27th, we will have a township meeting at 6:00 p.m. This is the calendar. It says the Thornton Township has a regular meeting scheduled for 2025. The meetings are held on the second and fourth Tuesday of the month. However, only one meeting is scheduled for June, July, August, November, and December. So June going to only have one meeting. But May 27th, there's a meeting going to happen. So we get to hear Napoleon Harris run that meeting. May 27th. Let me put it up here close so you can see that. We had the 13th already. And that's why the reading of the minutes was right here, where they said they had to, put the meeting into the announcement, because they did that on the agenda. Oh, Lord, I just got my paper. Yep. It's right here. It said the reading of the minutes for May 13th. See right here? The reading of the minutes for May 13th. Let's look at number A. Approve the minutes from the regular board meeting. Number A. Let's see, can I get it in there? I'll go down a little bit. Okay, start from the top. Okay, let me move this. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. Move this. Okay, let me show you this right quick. Start from the top, go up, and I think it's right there where they said prove. There it is. That's why they said the meeting for the 13th. So that means we were on schedule for the meeting at the Thornton Township. So the new meeting that we're going to hear, Napoleon is going to start on the 27th of May. The 27th of May, and these are the rest of the meeting for the rest of the year, all the way to December. And this is 2025 paper for the meeting. So anyway, I like what Patricia said here. Let's see, let me put it up. She said, Mayor Jason House was where the residents asked a question and it would be answered. Tiffany that didn't do the answer to the residents' question. No, she did not. She would not answer nobody's question. She wouldn't even give up the information on what the heck was going on in Dalton and in the township. But we stopped her, y'all. Thank God. Donna said, Patricia, to my knowledge, there is no animal control person. I can be corrected. No. That's not the question, Donna. She just want to know. What am I doing my question? What do I do with it? She want to know, do we have one? Do they have an animal control person? And I'm going to bring that up in the meeting because, Donna, the reason why I want to bring it up for the meeting because Jason House them need to get one. Get an animal control person. Yeah. And I like that I like the idea that Patricia asked that question because that let me know, write that down and bring that to the attention to the mayor and the trustees. Yeah, or to the man that the public works guy. I wonder does he go that far? Does he go that far? Dealing with animals. Besides, taking care of the city. I wonder if that falls under his title. Because last night he said, y'all have anything, he said, come to me. He sure did say that. He said, come to me if y'all have anything you want to ask. And that's what the superintendent of the public works said last night in the meeting. And Tiny said, she said, I appreciate if you would hit the like button, share, subscribe. It's free. You haven't already done so. If you already hit the like button, you ain't got nothing to worry about. But if you haven't subscribed, please do. Please do. Britt Donna said they need to get one. They are off. They are aware of it. Yeah, they are aware of it. Definitely. Britt Donna is right. They're aware of it. But I will bring it to their attention, because it's so, it's so much they got to do, you guys. It's so much. And they're on it. They're on it. That's one thing I can say. They are on it. And so is the township. The township is actually on theirs too as well. And you guys made me so happy. Do you know we covered a lot today? We talked about Tiffany Henyard. We talked about the Thornton Township. We talked about Stan Brown and his wife working 2 jobs. And Jerry Jones too. And who else that was? Keith Freeman working 2 jobs, the township and the Dalton. I mean, they were taking that money, weren't they, y'all? Ooh, they were taking that money. But everybody want to say Dalton is poor. Dalton this, Dalton that. Dalton ain't poor. Look at all that money they took. Allegedly, some of them. I'm going to say allegedly for some. But it's somebody that's in there, groom that woman, helped her know how to get rid of that money. That woman ain't smart like that. How you gonna order something from Amazon and then all of a sudden you can't even figure out where it went? Then I know I heard somebody wrote in here and said some of the stuff went to William Moore's house. Well, you know what? William Moore must be locked up then. He got to be locked up if his stuff is sitting up in his house. Okay. Gemini said Tiffany was trying to hide that it wasn't a messing up, you guys. I guess they're trying to tell me I need to get off. I had a little spinning knob going around and around. But I'm going to tell y'all something. When I come back from karaoke tonight, the Lord's willing, I do want to bring to you guys something about veneer dupes. My next subject is going to be about veneer dupes. We're going to discuss veneer dupes. We're going to bring it out. We got to bring it out some more again, and then we're going to go right back to Tiffany Henyard. All these corrupted people got to be still spoken about. Don't y'all ever forget that. Keep in mind, ain't nothing wrong with us discussing these people. These people are doing those things. Some of them have hid themselves. You can't even find these people. Paradise said, Patricia, hopefully the police and fire commission will address the legal police officer when the new police chief come aboard. It's going to happen, Priya, because everybody is tired. Everybody wants to go forward with their lives. We're going to have stuff happen in our life that we don't even see coming. But these people that trying to ruin everybody's life, Priya, Gemini, Tiny, all those is in the chat. Patricia, where did he go? Did he leave already? But if he did, it's fine. He still can hear my voice. Jeffrey, McNeil, all you guys in the chat. Buck Baby, Deborah, even Babe Solo. Stuff comes to us unaware that we don't even see it coming. But when you got people doing stuff on purposely, you can't feel sorry for them. But you can pray for them. And Militant, also Militant, thank you all for coming back to hear Babe Solo discuss these things, because we started off this morning and I needed us to finish it. Oh my God, I really needed us to finish what we had said, because it was so important what we started off about Tiffany Henyard. I know Patricia is answering what Priya Donna said about the police chief and everything coming aboard. She said, okay, good, awesome. And Gemini said, I hope Veneer gets justice. I hope they don't forget about her. Listen, bro, Gemini, who is they? Who are you talking about? Because Veneer does have a case. Her and Holmes still going to court. The reason why you feel that way to say that is because you don't hear the YouTube channels talking about Veneer. Because that's who we really hear stuff from. And then the news got their footage. Regina, she wrote a biography about Veneer. All everybody got to do is keep playing it. Just keep playing it. I don't know who they is. I would never forget about her. Wait till I play what I got for y'all. I don't even want to play it because it hurts me. I'm not going to show that other stuff they be showing. No, I'm not going that far with it. At Bay Solo, hopefully we will see each other soon. I was sitting with Robert Hunt yesterday. Shut up. Bring it down. Robert Hunt showed up at the swearing in. Woo, slapped my face and shut the door and locked the window, shut the door and locked the door too, and then put some ankle braces on my leg. I walked around that whole room and I did not spot that man. Priya Donna, what was he wearing? Please tell me. I was looking for Keith Price. I was looking for Hunt, Michael Smith. I was looking for those people. Because you know why everybody I was looking for them? Because there were people that was showing up in Patricia style. I'm serious. Y'all saw my video. I was everywhere. What did he look like, Priya Donna? Was he crying? Did he have that face of fear? That man's face be so messed up. Robert Hunt, poor Robert Hunt, he'd be scaring me. Shoot, he looked like he finna have a meltdown or something. Where was he sitting at, Priya Donna? On the left or on the right or in the middle? Priya Donna, I was standing right there when it came in, when the justice came in and all the trustees that's being sworn in. You know where all the cameras were? Babe Solo was standing right there in front of all of them against the wall, where I could just go like this and get everything. But I was getting it too. I got every shot. I got a lot of food. I'm gonna eat that today, y'all. And when I think about plate, I said, nobody better not say nothing to me. Because that food was so good. Oh my God. Gemini said, She said, where is Robert Hunt? No, Brianna said he was sitting next to her yesterday. Brianna said, oh, at the back of the room. I'm sorry, I'm a front row person. Sorry. That's why I missed them, y'all. I didn't go to the back of the room. Because when I looked at the back of the room, it was food back there. That's where the food was. There was nothing but food back there. You can't tell me dude was sitting that far back. That's why I didn't see him, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I ain't going all over no back of the room stuff to find somebody. I would miss all the action trying to find somebody in the back of the room. Robert Hunt hid in the back of the room because he didn't want nobody to recognize his tail because he was sitting up front. They would have called his name out. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. He must have left too. He must have got out of there, Brianna. I'm serious. You got to tell me something else, Brianna, before I get off of here. Jim and I said, Robert Hunt, and all of a sudden got well. He got sick again when it was time for the finance. Where my fan at? Where my fan at? Oh my God, where my fan at? Y'all did now. Robert Hunt was in the building, sitting in the back row where the food was. Ooh, calm down. Pull yourself together. Ooh, Musa. You see how I calm down? That's how you gotta do it. You gotta take a deep breath. Ooh, and pull yourself together. Y'all messing me up. Brenda said, could not find a seat anywhere near the front. I stood the whole time I was there. When I got home, my feet was hurting. That place was packed, y'all. It was packed. It was packed. And Jim and I said, baby, so long. I saw too much to make them. Jim and I said, she saw me make my play. And she brings to the room. You ain't even, don't she even saw me with my plate around? Yeah, I need butterfly. Butterfly need to be boots on the ground. She's sharp, y'all. She saw me with the riddle around. Oh shit. Oh, shit. I am toe up. Okay. She said she saw me with the riddle around. She said you wrapped your food. It was this high, y'all. My plate was this high. That much food, then I went got a second plate. And I brought it to my sister. And my sister was eating so fast. I said, slow down. Oh my God, Gemini. You sure you ain't my sister? Gemini, you was on top of it, baby. You was on top of it. You caught me red-handed. Oh my God, she gets me up. I'm gonna have to take a nap. You done made me gotta take a nap. Gemini, if it ain't Gemini, oh hi K-Mac, welcome. You know, K-Mac trying to kill then K-Mac, Gemini trying to kill me and Deborah. They be coming up. Priyanka, she's the one that give you the info. Yeah, she give you the info what's happening in the inside. She found Robert Hunt. But Deborah and Gemini, they will put you in the hospital. I am serious. I can need some oxygen right now. They're gonna make me keep oxygen in my house and I don't even need it. Where my fan at? Where my fan at? Woo! Pull yourself together. Musa. Whew. He messed up. Good afternoon to you too, sweetheart. And ooh, I hope you enjoy your lunch break. Yeah, don't eat your food too fast and nothing like that. I hope you got some Alka-Seltzer in the car. Bring it with you when you take your lunch. Sometimes the lunch food don't work too good on his tummy. And thank you for coming in, K-Mac. It's nice to see you. I see you all the time in other channels, babe. So happy to see you. God bless you for coming in. But they trying to hurt me over here, K-Mac. I am so serious. And Donna Bridget said, I saw those faces too. Bridget Donna, you supposed to be back. You supposed to have my back, Bridget Donna. You don't supposed to see what I did with those places. K-Mac, did you see what happened, K-Mac? You see what, look, K-Mac. She gonna bust me out too with Gemini and Bridget Donna, you was in the back. What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I went to the back. I went to the back so fast I didn't even see Robert Hunt. Pop that fan. Oh my God, they're killing me. Okay, Gemini said, I got a niece that will come to a family event. He said she got a niece that will take on 4 plates. My mother would stop. You don't want to come to my family. My family works. My family's work. They take the whole pan. They have a whole lot. I be sitting there like, damn. I had a barbecue in my backyard. My family took home. They even took home the barbecue sauce. Y'all need to stop it now before you put Babe Solo in the hospital because she is a senior citizen. And I'm going to use my disability. Oh my God. Her mama would stop her and eat what you want here and let her eat. Oh, your mother was strong. Your mother was strong. Honey, come on, you eat right here. Gemini wouldn't work with my family. My family is a hot mess. That's why I don't fool with them. I love them and everything. They'll still walk with that place. They would not even stop and listen to you. They wouldn't even listen to your mom. They'll keep on walking, keep on stepping. Don't even care if you don't invite them back. Long as they got that place. I'm serious. This is just too good to be true. But it's true though. Gemini tell the truth and so am I. My family will take everything. They take the whole pan and then they even took the barbecue sauce. I was standing there looking at them. I said, I don't care. I went over here and didn't say nothing, y'all. I let it happen. They were going to the car, putting it in the car. The whole silver pan this long had everything they wanted in there out there. They took it with them. Had me rolling. The party was good. We had a good time, but dang, when it was time to eat. Woo! Woo! They were gathering food for a month. Shoot, they wasn't planning on. They said, I got to eat. Shoot, what they about to cook out? Well, they take that food, don't they? So yesterday, y'all, I'm sorry, honey. I said the biggest day for it, and Gemini. I said, "Man, nobody say nothing to me." I really said that to a lady. The lady was looking at me when I walked away with my plates. I sure said that. I said, "Better nobody say nothing to me." I saw people getting food like crazy. People were stacking that up. They were stacking that food up. And Britt Donna said, we left before the food was served, but it smelled good. And Britt Donna, it's delicious. My sister was so happy to get that plate. I had to tell her to slow down. I looked over that, she went, I just slow down, I didn't thought about my sister, you know what I'm saying? I thought about my sister. I didn't just want to bring all that food home to myself. But my grandbaby, he eat funny. So I still I got enough for today, you guys. I ate twice last night. I had that much food. And I'm going to finish the rest today. Ooh, I got to pull myself together. Ooh, I'm toe up. And Brittany said, okay, she said, we had a lot left over from the step set on Sunday. Priya Donna, you need my phone number. I overslept. I didn't make it. I overslept. I was in here asleep, and I got up and I drove to Best Buy and brought my wires to hook my computer together. And then I brought this microphone right here. And I got people on here who will vouch for that because they went with me to Best Buy. I had my phone go. I went live, and I brought this beautiful microphone right here. And that's what I'm talking through. And I don't even have to put it in front of me like the other channels. The other channels be holding their microphone up to their mouth and all in their hand. I don't have to hold mine. I'm way over here. My microphone way over there. I got this much space between me and my microphone. And I don't even have to do nothing with it. Touch it or nothing. Adjust it or nothing. It's nice. I love it. And they helped me pick it out. I had people on the channel and they was like, no, get the pink one. No, get the pink one. I'm crying tears, you guys. You guys told me up. I might have to need some oxygen to keep in my house so I can breathe. Because I stop breathing sometimes and I laugh so hard. You know, you go, you know that laughter that you get like that? Yeah, that can happen. Priya Donna, let me know when it's the next step. And when you see me this time, get my phone number, please. So you can call me and say, babe, hello, are you coming to stepping? I really want to go. Yes. Yes, I want to go. And then Gemini said, my mother hate that. Eat what's on your plate first. My mom don't play. That's the one of her pet peeves. You know what? Your mama don't want to meet my family. My family's a hot mess. I'm serious. They will. You know what? I gave the reunion. I'm going to tell you what happened. Got home, my niece called me and told me I stole my own stuff. I had the reunion in another state. It was on a 4-hour drive. I had a U-Haul for all the stuff that I want to use at the reunion. Mind you, I paid for it. You know the birds to keep the food warm? I got right now at the top of my kitchen. The girl called me and told me I stole them. And I didn't want to pay for it. She tried to start an argument with me. You know how they do the family, man? Family something else. That's why my family made me strong. My family made me strong where I could deal with the outside people. I'm telling y'all, the outside people ain't making me strong. It was my family. Butterfly, you don't want to know my family, honey. They something else. I'm telling you, my own niece, that was my niece called me and told me I stole the burners, and I'm the one bought the burners. I'm serious, a heart attack. On the phone. You stole the burners. I didn't even hang up on her or nothing because I love her so much. I just let her run her mouth. I said that because I know those were mine. Nobody brought nothing to that reunion. I brought everything to that reunion. I'm serious, you guys. And then, yeah, so then Deborah said, wait a minute, I missed somebody. Okay, yeah, thank you, Gemini. Nice being my, it is. And it was a good purchase too, because Gemini, when you're there too, you guys was helping me buy it. And we found out we some Pisces in the building. Who was the Pisces with me? It was me. Was it Jim C? It was somebody that was a Pisces. It was 3 Pisces in the building. It was me and 2 people in the chat were Pisces. Because we were talking about Pisces. And then the lady in the store was Pisces. And we was hollering, Pisces. Deborah said, I was invited once to this family neighbor dinner. The mother was talking about frozen vegetables out the freezer, reading the directions on how to heat them up while her family should buy about full course meal. Butterfly, Priya Donna, all of y'all. We be coming up with some stuff, and this stuff is real. We ain't over here talking about nobody. This stuff really happened, okay? This really, really happened. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Deborah. This stuff be happening. I was in the store buying something, and all I wanted was a soda pop and a bag of chips. I was busy running my mouth, and all of a sudden the man gave me my bill, and I said, "Dang, why my bill so high?" I looked down, there was a roast chicken on the counter, a case of beer, and a pack of Newports. My nephew put it in my order, and I went on ahead and paid for it. Right? He tried to do it a second time to me. I told him off. I had to tell my nephew off because he shocked me. And no, I don't try to be nice. I went on ahead and paid for it. That dude had that chicken, that's already cooked, and a 6-pack of beer and a pack of Newports. I'm done with that talking. The man rings me up, and I'm paying for all that, and all I had was a soda and a bag of chips. Dad, my family don't play on that. My family's a hot mess. I don't fool with my people, but I want them to love me from a distance. Love me from the distance. FaceTime me. You can FaceTime me all you want to. Let's FaceTime and all that good stuff. And I love you every minute of the day of the hour. That's how I feel about my family. And now people that's not kin to me, when I find out you're real who you are, you go on out of my life. You ain't. If I run into you, I'm gonna speak and be nice and kind, but I'm not gonna have you in my life. When I find out what you really is, yes, it was a good price. Yes, and I was happy. It was on sale. Can you post your email address? Then I can give you my phone number. Okay. Okay. Here you go, Brianna. Let me put it up here because I need that because I want to go learn how to step, you guys. I was thinking about, wait a minute, let me do it this way. Okay, I got the capital lock on. Let me take the capital lock off. Hold on, Brianna, it's coming up. Yeah. That's big solo. Look at my face. I just got on glasses. Let me see. Took that picture in 2020, you guys. That's 5 years ago. That's 5 years ago picture. I took that picture 5 years ago. My profile picture is my 5 year ago picture. I took it in 2020. Oh, you guys are so sweet and kind. Thank you, Brianna. And I will send you my phone number too. Because I need you. It's Brianna. Make sure you text me before you call me because I have an Apple phone. My Apple will not let the calls come through if you're not in my contact. But if you send me your number, I will add you in my contact. Maybe I'll be okay once I add you in my contact. Yeah. I should be okay. I will add you in my contact. Because if I don't get a text message, my phone will not let me see the numbers, and my phone will not ring either. No, I don't even get a ring or nothing. I love it like that. I don't even have a voicemail set up either. I don't like people leaving me messages. I don't want nobody to ruin my day. You might get a message might ruin your day. You know what I'm saying? If you call my number, you can't get me, then you just can't get me. And if I see who it is, I will return the call. Yes, I will. Yeah. But other than that, I never set my voicemail up. As long as I've been having a cell phone, I do not set up my voicemail. Ever. Don't leave me no messages. I don't listen to messages on my phone. No. I don't even have it set up and I won't set it up. I've always been this way. Yes. Oh, I like what did Butterfly say? Butterfly said, family will do you in if you let them. Come on, Butterfly. Talk to me. I love my people. I love them. But I ain't got to deal with them. And the same goes for the outside people, Butterfly. You ain't got to deal with these people. It's a time you got to cut them loose. If you run into them, it's okay to say hi and how you doing, all that good stuff, but you don't bring them into your circle. Don't make your circle so big. You got to bring that circle down. I'm all the way down to me, myself, and I. It got so bad. When y'all see me, do y'all see me traveling with people? Nope. I be by myself. And where I'm traveling ain't far. 5 minutes to the dog meeting, 10 minutes to the township meeting. I should be safe enough, right? Should I be safe enough? Yeah. And then if I go to somewhere big, I go with my family, like my immediate family, my grandkids and my daughter and stuff like that, and my son. Now I go with them on cruises. road trip, fishing, camping. Now that's different. I'm not with them nieces and nephews and cousins. So my grandkids, they respect me, but them nieces and nephews and cousins, I ain't dealing with them. No, they something else. They all got their different personality. They be tripping. They got their medication weed. They got their medication this, medication that. I ain't got time for that medication stuff. they be tripping. They got their alcohol medication, all whatever they got wrong with them. Okay? Everything medication to these people today. You got it, Priya? It's actually on my channel, you guys. My email is actually there. You just have to, I don't know, they got it sitting there and you got to hit the button and then it shows it. All about me, Babe Solo. Yes, that's it right there. Because AIM sent me the information about the Dalton meeting last night, and that's how I have it. I printed it out. He actually sent it to me. That was so nice of him. Yes. So, is there any more you guys want to say? But you guys have gave me a blast. Y'all made me laugh so hard that I thought I need oxygen. I had to get my fan out. I had to say, where's my fan? I learned how to pop my fan, y'all. What you do, you open it up just this much, and then you're going to go downward. Go down, not back. Go down. But you got to open it. You can't, it ain't going to pop if you leave it like this. You got to open it up like this, and then go down. Go down with it, and it will pop. So I'm going to take my fan to karaoke tonight. You're going to need it because you get to sweating, you know what I'm saying? Okay, somebody said. He said, what I miss? Ain't you a girl? Ain't you left? Ain't they trying to put Babe Solo in the hospital? Ain't it was Gemini, Deborah, and Priya Donna. They were all working on me, trying to put me in the hospital. Patricia all laughing at me. She could have saved me. Patricia could have brought me some oxygen. Nah, Patricia over there laughing with tears running down her face. She don't even know I see it. I'm looking at it right here. Let me show you Patricia. There go Patricia. Oh yeah, Patricia was in on it too. They all thought they saw my plate, Amy. They thought they seen what my plate that I had. You know what I'm saying? They was some good. I need them to be boots on the ground. They good at it. I mean, they good at it. They even saw my foil. That was a good one. And Jimmy and I said, when I was young, I had a bigger friend house base, but they just want to be nosy and see how I was living. Yep, there you go. And it's like that right now still. You know what, Jimmy and I, it's worse now. They'll hurt you. They'll go and hurt you with words or physically hurt you. You got to watch it. It's worse now. The same thing you're saying here right now is still happening, but worse. It's just me, myself, and I, and the older, and you get to know you don't need all of them people around you. Yep. Gemini, that's how I live. That's why you don't see too many people with Babe Solo. That's why my name is Babe Solo. If you look up solo, it means a loner. Yes, that's what it means. And I already showed you guys I got it tattooed on me. And I did that 30 years ago. I started working on myself a long time ago, Gemini. I did get lonely because I was around a lot of people. And after a while, I got lonely, but I got past it. I adapt and I learned how to live like I live now. And I love it. When I came back from the meeting last night, it felt so good to come home. It felt so good to get relaxed and kick back. It was nice. I love it like that. I love it. And I feel good. I can go and come as I pleases. I don't have people in the car. You did turn this way. No, you went this way wrong. You did that. If I make my mistake, don't nobody know but me. Nobody but me. So I you know what, Jimmy? I keep on staying that way. You're gonna be a lot more peaceful. And everybody in the chat room that's watching, me and Jim and I on the same page. We know what we're talking about. And I think y'all know what we're talking about too. If you got too big of a crowd, y'all better drop that crowd down. Let it down. You got, it's not that you're trying to hurt people, it's just that you're doing what's best for you. Do you want to continue being miserable because other people like to be miserable? I can't stand a person call me and I'm always negative. Everything is negative. Nothing positive never be said to uplift me or her. I had a friend like that, honey. I couldn't take it no more. I blocked her. That's why I like an Apple phone. You can block a person like that, man. You block them, they can't text you or nothing. Block them. Don't feel bad when you block. Just doing what's best for you. And Gemini said, I always travel alone. They will lie on you. They do worse than that. They'll steal your money. And they'll say you stole the money. And they'll twist your words. They do all kind of stuff. And they are desperate, Gemini. It don't matter who that person is, your family, friends, neighbors. It don't even matter, Gemini. And all those that are listening to me and Gemini conversation about how to deal with people. Patricia, when did you call 911? I was sitting over here suffocating. I had to go get my fan. 911. Patricia didn't call 911 for me. Okay, Priya Donna, thank you. And I will check my email. I will. I will definitely check it. And you're going to get an email back from me, okay? Mwah. I love that. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. I'm finna go and boogie, oogie tonight. And you know what? I can't even play my whole full song because what they call copyright. They love to get that copyright on me. And I'm not trying to get no copyright, you guys, because I want to get monetized and everything and have a little extra to help me pay some things because I don't have no extra income. I'm retired and I live off of what I get. And I am thankful to the good Lord for what I get. Yes. Yes. Come on now, give me my stuff that I want to hear. I gotta work out and then go eat. Oh. Thank you, Deborah, Patricia, Gemini, Patricia, Brianna, Deborah. Whoa. Oh. Marching Butterfly, I didn't see you. Welcome, Base. I didn't see you. King Man. Yeah. I didn't see you, Martian. Nice you came back for the love. You guys have a good one. Love you guys. Peace, love, and blessings.